geeks are rage.
Hello, welcome back to Geeks of Rage, Show 2, Part 2. I'm Matt and I'm here with Majic and Rich.
Hi.
And welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. We hope you've all been and listened to Show 1.
Yeah, of course.
This is Show 2.
It is.
And it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is.
On our YouTube channel.
On our YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
What's the
comment,
what's
and
the what's the YouTube
Geeks of
channel
Rage.
called? Geeks of Rage, just called Geeks of Rage.
Yeah.
So we got the good one. There's no O's or zero.
If you just put Geeks of Rage into at the top, I think there's one other video that pops up from ages ago, but we're pretty much there now, I think.
Or www.youtube.com/c/Geeks of Rage.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So coming up on this half of the show, we're going to be binging. We're going to be dusting off our box. Magic's going to tell us about some board games, and we're going to talk about our geek heaven and hell. Yeah, so coming up now, it's the binge.
Contestants, are you ready for the big binge? 3, 2, 1, eat!
Yeah, so the binge. So what we're going to do this week is talk about
Game of Thrones.
Because Game of Thrones has finally finished season 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
You say that like you was
really
dragging
wanted
on,
to
and you were like, "Oh, I wish this season would finish."
I wish the
Do
whole
you know what?
thing
It kind of was, because I mean it started really well. Jon Snow came. By the way, spoilers. There will be spoilers if you haven't seen season 6.
Skip.
There was a bit of a late warning.
Skip about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And be okay. So yeah, Jon Snow's come back to life.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
They all bust up in there.
Yeah.
All badass.
You knew he was coming back.
Yeah.
We knew he was coming back.
It was a
The
bit
fact he didn't cut
the
his
worst
hair
kept
at
secret.
Wimbledon.
Yeah.
We saw the red woman get naked and turn old. That was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for like 8 episodes, nothing fucking happened.
Did you notice the first tits we saw in season 6? The first set of tits we see in season 6 was that old, haggard,
I know.
nasty, horrible pair of tits.
What a letdown.
That was really bad.
And I've always quite enjoyed seeing her. You know,
yeah.
It's something to look forward to, isn't it?
Although, have you noticed the nipples are really high?
I can't believe we're
They're
on
really
the
high.
tip.
They are.
really, really high
She's
up.
got quite high up nipples. They're almost on the shoulder blade. You know, and but
That is
bad,
true.
Not bad.
No, I mean, I wouldn't.
To be fair,
you know, it's not like you're
But
kicking
you know,
out of bed.
this is,
Thingy, Amelia Clark got the tits out again.
yes.
And we saw
I heard she's got a double.
graphic.
Double tits.
No, a boob double.
Is she?
A naked body double.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
She might do.
We did see
Earlier on, it was
graphic-
definitely hers.
graphic close up of cock
When?
in season 6. Because everybody went. Have you noticed everybody on the internet
Oh,
went
yeah.
mental the day after the cock scene, saying, "Oh my God, Game of Thrones has finally showed a cock."
It
Whereas
showed quite a bit.
I know, like in the first couple of seasons, fucking
Cock
what's his
City.
face? Lily Allen's brother had his cock out all the time.
I know, yeah.
Cock
So there's
City.
been plenty of cock in it, really.
Yeah.
Wiener,
But anyway,
shiny
this-
wiener,
I know it's-
flaccid
people
wiener,
didn't- people
lots of
didn't,
wieners in your face. Have you seen that South Park episode?
This isn't a show about
Lots
cocks and
of
bollocks
wiener.
anyway.
No, you're right,
It's,
yeah.
it's a geek show.
Well, we're talking about Game of Thrones.
We can talk about boobs though. The one chap put a
Lots of
video up on
nakedness.
YouTube and showed how many views he's got. He gets paid shitloads to put videos up. 97% male for his videos. So I think
Yeah.
we're all right talking about boobs.
Okay,
Yeah.
But
fine.
I apologise to any girl who might think it's sexist.
But there are cocks.
But there is plenty of cock.
There
Yeah,
are
there you go.
cock, unfortunately.
Lovely,
Lots of cock.
lovely,
I'm
lovely
sure that
cock.
Grandmaster Pycelle got his fucking unit out, didn't he, at one point?
Yeah.
His wrinkly razor.
Good old
Yeah.
Grandmaster Pycelle.
Yeah, it's not my favourite bit, I'll be quite honest with you.
Anyway.
It's not up there in the top 10 Game of Thrones moments.
No, not really.
There's dragons in it and
Yeah.
cock.
So anyway, the season
Dragons and an old man's old pal.
the season drags
Dragon
on,
pal.
and then about
It's the new
about
spin-off.
3 episodes before the end, it suddenly pipes
Oh,
up
yeah,
again.
yeah. Season
then-
6 we're talking about now, not cocks.
Yeah.
But it just absolutely fucking kicked
Absolutely
off at the end
kicked
of
off,
that. didn't it?
yeah. I mean, the last but one episode, absolutely stunning. The last
Oh,
episode
yeah.
was great. Ramsay Bolton's death,
Yeah?
exactly what he deserved.
Yeah.
I loved it. You
Excellent.
know, it was one of those leap off your seat, get in moments. And we'd just seen England lose to Iceland when we watched it.
That's true.
You know, so we were like, this is got to deliver. We watched the England
It
versus
made up for
Iceland
it.
game.
It made
We
up
were
for it.
pissed off as fuck, and then we were like,
Well done to Iceland, though.
Ramsey
Yeah,
Bolton
well
got
done
eaten
to
by
Iceland,
dogs,
yeah.
which was awesome.
and then we were like, this episode better be good. Somebody and not a good guy better die.
Yeah.
You know, and it
But
was.
we haven't seen any really tragic moments in season 6, apart from I was going to say apart from Boss's face.
Oh, go.
Oh no!
Hodor.
Hold the door.
You got
Hodor.
Hold
killed.
the door
Have you
died,
seen
didn't
that?
he? I
Have you
suppose.
seen that IKEA door
But
wedge?
I didn't find that. Yeah,
Called Hodor.
Is that what they've named it?
No. It's
It was
just
a
a piss
joke.
taking it, but they've made it all Scandinavian.
Yeah.
For IKEA Hodor.
Brilliant.
but they yeah. I didn't see that as a particularly tragic moment.
No.
I didn't really care.
He wasn't like a main character, was he?
Do you know? I can't imagine that guy. He gets the script through his door. He opens up. Brandon Stark. Oh, we need to get to the tree. Hodor.
Yeah.
Quick, the White Walkers are coming. Hodor.
He's not going to win any Oscars.
I like
lines.
the actor who played Hodor when he was young,
Yeah.
because his entire fucking script for that episode
Hold the
was
door.
hold the door times
the
like
door. Hold the door.
128, and then
Yeah,
Hodor times 1.
As soon as he said "hold the door" as a kid, I knew it was Hodor.
Yeah.
I didn't need to watch him go. Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, hold door. It's like you wouldn't change that dramatically. I reckon it would have been over a period of time, maybe a couple of months, that he kept saying it,
How
and then
do you
eventually.
know? How do you know?
Because I could say hold the door with your fingers in my ears, or me having a fit, and probably still say hold the door when I come out.
He
of
did
it.
say a lot.
Yeah, but it was only there like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
He was
and
just
that,
getting
and
bored
that
of saying
kid
You don't go from
has more
hold
of a
the
script
door to
than
hold
Hodor.
door.
Look, he wanted to get rid of
Anyway, there's
that
tits.
syllable.
There's boobs in it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it because winter's finally come.
Yes.
Yeah, because you've been
And-
banging on about this for years.
I think
Yeah.
I enjoyed season 6 as much as I enjoyed the first one, probably, and if I can remember the first one. And the reason I think that is because it's no longer being written by George R. Martin.
Yeah.
It's
So
now been taken off his hands because he can't write the books quick enough.
they've gone a separate way, but they're still consulting with him and all that.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of stuff.
fine.
little bit-
but I
I'm a
don't
little
need to watch. It was like Coronation Street, but with dragons and fucking armies. It just took
I'm a-
ages
It
to
got to
try and
the point,
explain loads of characters. Whereas season 6 seemed to follow 2 or 3 main characters,
Yeah.
and that's it. I don't
So,
need to see 30 characters.
Big talking points. Daenerys is now on her way over.
I'm concerned that we can see the end now and we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, there's only 2 seasons left now.
Exactly.
But they
And
can
it
was
looks-
actually-
it all
actually
seems a
there's-
bit predictable now.
There's 13 episodes left. Next season's going to be 7 episodes.
Yeah.
The season after that's going to be
6,
6
yeah.
episodes. But
Is they still on target for it?
yeah.
Because they said next year they might not bring it out.
I have heard that. But
I bet
it's
the
got
actors are pissed off. They're busting to do something else.
Also-
Also, shave their head.
Jon Snow's a Targaryen.
Yeah.
Has been confirmed.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So he can ride a dragon.
maybe, I don't know.
Because someone
yeah.
said there's dragon riders, and it's going to be
There's going to be 3 dragon riders, isn't there?
the little dude,
Yeah. Daenerys
tits and
Jon Snow.
long hair.
Yeah. And they're gonna obviously annihilate all the White Walkers because they're gonna like blast them with dragon shit.
That makes sense.
I mean,
They're
I
not
think
gonna-
there's gonna
they're
be
not
a
gonna
lot
send
of
little
people.
finger in, are
It's going to be a lot of people die in the next 2 series.
Yeah,
they? They'll just
But
be them 3
we
left.
know that those 3 are going to.
They can have an orgy.
yeah.
and we can see that at the end that he's going
We
to be
finally
those
get to
3
see
riding dragons and kicking
little
ass.
dude's penis.
Yeah. Oh well, that is what we've
You
all
look at-
been waiting for, isn't it?
Sort of what I've
Is
been
that what
waiting
you've
for.
waited 6 seasons for that?
Well, I like a good penis shot.
Anyway,
like-
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
I think we're done here.
Boobs.
They've got 23 Emmy nominations.
They're going to kill
That's
it.
a lot. They're
That's
going
a
to
lot.
absolutely clean up.
No, I really enjoyed season 6. I thought it was brilliant.
So yeah,
If you haven't seen Game
If you
of
haven't
Thrones,
seen-
I apologise because we've obviously spoiled it.
We've killed
But
it.
If you,
Yeah.
I think if you watch the first season, you'll probably forget what we're talking about.
yeah. I think this is something I can't wait to get the entire finished box set and watch it start to finish.
Are you
Yeah.
going to do that?
Oh god, yeah.
Have you watched any of the first season
Yeah.
since?
Oh, since yeah.
Because
I
it
have.
does look old.
Yeah,
even though
but
it's
it's still
not that
really
old.
good.
Yeah,
You know, it's a little bit different not knowing what's going to happen. That's
feels like an episode of Hercules or Xena.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so Game of Thrones, and we'll have to obviously for the next show we'll have to find out some other kind of
There's plenty. The
thing to
Stranger
binge.
Things. Have you heard of this?
Of course.
what.
Stranger Things.
No.
is absolutely massive. It's on Netflix, just started, and on Reddit and a few other websites, they're saying it's trending more than Pokemon Go.
Wow.
It's based on an 80s. It's like it got an 80s retro feel, and it's along the same lines as It, the film,
Ooh,
and
nice.
it's supposed to be very, very good.
Yeah.
So I might give that a bash
We'll have a look.
for the
Okay,
next
great. What's it called
show.
again?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. So check it out on Netflix.
Cool.
Okay, so coming up, dust off your box.
Dust off your box.
It's possibly the creepiest jingle we've got.
It's quite
there, isn't
creepy.
it?
Well, I was
Yeah.
trying to aim for like down the stairs, and then he finds his box. But I might have put some wind and music to it.
Yeah, that's okay. So dust off your box. This is an opportunity for us to dig out like an old console classic, something you haven't seen in a while, and we're going to play it and have a chat about it. And this month, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII.
Yay!
Yay! Final Fantasy VII, developed by Square for PlayStation 1.
Mhm.
Square then became Square Enix, and it was originally a PlayStation 1 exclusive. It later came out on PC and things like that. And
3 discs.
3 discs, yeah. I've been playing the Steam version.
Was it 4?
No, 3.
I thought it was 3.
3 for a lot of discs.
A lot of discs. Was a
So-
lot of discs.
A basic
No
rundown
day
of the
one
plot.
patch.
You're right, it was 3, wasn't it?
think
I had
it
like a
was,
collector's edition, I think. It came with the 4th, which was just
soundtrack.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
so
on.
basically the story follows Cloud. Cloud is an ex-member of an organisation called Soldier. Cloud has defected and joined a rebel group called Avalanche. Cloud and his childhood friend Tifa, along with Barrett and Aerith, are trying to save the world from an evil corporation called Shinra, who are trying to steal energy and kill the planet.
Yeah,
It's a
Bloody.
classic tale of boy joins army, boy leaves army, boy becomes terrorist.
Yeah.
Followed by
meets
fuck
world.
knows what else, because I never finished the game.
Boy meets
Okay.
You
world.
never finished it?
It's
Originally.
far too big.
Fuck.
So-
mate, you need to...
You've
you know
never
what?
ever
Get up,
finished it.
leave now, forget the show, go and finish that game. Quit work.
To be fair, I'm on your path. I didn't finish it. Only reason was there was, I think there's 3 massive last bosses, isn't there?
Yeah.
And I hadn't collected enough
You
resource,
ain't ground enough.
ground,
Ground.
enough resource
Grinded.
to smash the first one.
Yeah.
So I was doing it again and again and again and again, and I just went, I'm going to have to start again.
Yeah.
And telling me to start a game again just goes to the
So
bin.
a little bit
Mate,
more
I-
about the...
I did the weapons and everything, I did.
Did you?
Emerald weapon
It
and
was
ruby
good.
weapon and
I
stuff.
absolutely
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
man,
I did
smashed them.
37 hours of it, but I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Good old Omni Slash.
So on the face of it, it looks like a 3D open world RPG. But if you scratch beneath the surface just a little bit, you'll see it's actually very much like a standard bog standard top down RPG. But
like
it's-
the original Final Fantasy.
yeah, like the original. But it's got a 2D pre-rendered environment. Now, what this basically means is that you have an isometric camera to add perspective, so it appears that it's 3D, but the camera never moves, and this allows for a more detailed map.
It's effectively like a painting.
Yeah, exactly.
And they
Similar
run around on a
techniques
painting.
have been used on like the first 3 Resident Evil games. Battles still happen
Yeah.
completely at random, and it's in like a classic turn-based RPG style. The characters in the story are very compelling, but the gameplay is often very slow and is held up by random battles. So, like, if you're lost in a building, you're trying to find your way around, it's very laborious. You just constantly battle.
But that's
Yeah,
you playing it
that
now,
is-
isn't it?
Yeah.
But that is the whole idea of the game.
Yeah.
You got to grind.
And the game is renowned for taking a very, very, very long time to play. I've never even come close to finishing it.
Matt doesn't finish anything though. You
No,
just
no,
need,
you're
you need to
absolutely
know that.
Yeah.
Matt plays games for like 10, 20 minutes, and then he's like,
Yeah.
forget this.
So I'm replaying the old version on through Steam, and I'm about 5 hours in at the moment. And basically, if this game was Lord
You
of
ain't
the
going
Rings,
to finish it, are you?
I bet you're not even on the world map yet, are you?
but if
Have you even left Midgar?
no,
No.
yeah, if this was Lord of the Rings, I'd basically still be on page 1.
You're still
Yeah.
in the Shire.
Yeah, 5 hours in. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Resident Evil, I completed that in like 3.
Did you?
Yeah, well, you can do 3,
6.
3.5
Oh,
if
yeah.
you know what you're doing. You
True
know.
that.
Yeah. So although it's very, very playable, it looks very, very dated. But back in '97, it
It
was
rocked.
absolutely groundbreaking.
It
It
was?
was one of the most definitive and iconic games of its time, and it's the title that propelled Final Fantasy into the big time.
I think it was there.
Do you know the news about Final Fantasy
They're
VII?
making a remake of 7.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
complete remake, which will just be amazing.
Yeah, but surely it's not going to add like storyline, and it's not going to add more
There will be
characters.
there
and
will
stuff.
be some things that they will add. Some
It's still going to be the
things.
laborious walking
They will
around that
change
he
some
just
things.
mentioned. Surely,
Yeah, but I think it's going
I'll
to be
play
good.
the hell out of it.
I
I'll
play the
enjoyed.
hell out of it.
but
I
I
enjoyed
think
the
that was
remake
their
of
swan
Resident
song.
Evil.
I don't think they've ever peaked bigger than Final Fantasy VII. Now, I know
No,
people who
absolutely
will argue with that because
I
they
will.
are Final Fantasy fans. But me not being a Final Fantasy fan can only really say that 7 was the one that was pushed onto me and advertised to me to go out and buy it. So
7 was the best. Still is the best. However, I did put over 400 hours
400.
into Final Fantasy X.
What?
We smashed that game. You know, you have like a mage in these games, and they do like. There was always a cap, the amount of damage that you could possibly do in these Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
And in Final Fantasy X, it was 5 9s. That was the highest you could do. I think it was 4 9s in Final Fantasy 7. It was 5 9s in Final Fantasy 10.
Yeah.
And we like played the hell out of it that much that our mage, our white mage, the healer, was hitting with her staff physically for 5 9s. Just run up and going clunk, 5 9s of damage. Bang,
Right.
everything just dies. It's
That's crazy shit.
we put
That's
a
an
lot of
effort,
time
that
into
is.
that game.
But
But
the new one's out this year.
7
isn't
and
it?
10, brilliant. Haven't really got into a Final Fantasy game since.
Well, the new one's out and it's supposed to be good and they've changed everything, like the way that it plays.
I
Yeah.
may have to give it a taste.
What is it? 15?
Yeah, I think it is.
15, 13 or 15.
So I'm gonna put a Let's Play video up real soon.
Cool.
Just 5
Just
5
show
hours.
it.
Of Matt
a bit of a run.
sucking ass in Midgar
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
in Mako Reactor 5.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's
Final
great.
Fantasy 7. Go and check it out if you haven't already done so. Coming up next, Magic's Board Games.
I'm so bored. Magic's Board Games.
Yeah. So what have you got for us?
I might change that to tabletop. I was thinking the other day that if you go online now, even though the biggest website is called boardgamegeek.com, tabletop is what people are usually saying now. That is because it's board game has got the word board in, hence the jingle.
Yeah.
The news for board games for you. I'm going to make this as crazy as I can. The board game news for all you crazy cats out there who are into their plastic cardboard and throwing dice around. And I'm about to tell you. Descent. Just fucking what you do. Look, I apologise. I've got people waving at me with fucking bottles. Just do whatever. It doesn't matter.
Just put alcohol in it.
Fuck
Couldn't
me.
reach it.
Let's start again. Well, that's not my problem. The board game news. Fucking no point now. Descent is basically coming out with an app for Android and iOS. Descent second edition Descent came out ages ago, and then they did a second edition, which is basically a Dungeons and Dragons type game that's been remastered and jiggled around and streamlined.
Similar to Hero Quest, I'm told. Like an advanced version.
Yeah, you have an overlord, you'll do a campaign, but the campaigns are nice and slick and sweet, and then after the campaign you can go to the shop and buy some swords and bows and arrows and things like that. But what the app does is the overlord. So for you loners out there, there's a lot of you, can play it by yourself because you can use the app as the overlord. Or,
Wow,
for
that's
instance,
clever.
us three could be against the app, which is creating all the monsters
That's
and randomising.
awesome.
Like that.
That's a really cool
So
idea.
I think the app is free. I'm not sure, but obviously you've got to go and buy Descent.
Which is like 60, 70 quid, something like that.
But it's worth it because I love board games.
Yeah.
Mansions of Madness, which I have got and I've only played it twice, are bringing a second edition out, and they're doing exactly the same. Mansions of Madness is again the same thing, but it's set in an Arkham of Horror style, so it's in a sort of haunted house, and that is where you have somebody who plays the games master or the one who's got to try and kill everyone. But they have done the one you buy now, the second edition, comes with the app you can download, and it comes, I think, streamline the game to the app, and again, it's the same sort of thing. So yeah, I'm interested in getting both of those, and that'll be 120 quid. Next is Kickstarter. Get on Kickstarter. Hostage Negotiator came out a few years ago, or last year, and it did very well and sold out. So you've got to get on there and get that, because that's a solo game. If you like solo game and you're trying to get somebody out by sort of doing a hostage negotiation in a solitaire way, then get it. 17th of August, that's already been backed. Evil Dead 2's out at the moment, and then Giga Robo, which I thought you guys would like, is where you play with massive giant robots around a city. That's already been done. Rolling dice, dueling 2 to 4 people, and that's on the 9th of August. So I just want to roll a dice, actually, to decide what games we're going to play, because we're going to play one game, and basically I am going to pour some little things out here, and then Rich is going to choose one. So I've written some games down for us to play. We're going to play one, and then we'll talk about it next podcast.
Okay, I'm going to open this.
See what we think.
Yeah.
I have had one from
You need a drum
Kickstarter
roll.
as well. You can have a drum roll.
Oh, wow. This is the one that only came through your door today.
Did it?
You've only just unboxed it before the show. Networks.
So yeah, Networks was kickstarted, obviously successful, and it will be in the stores very soon. But obviously, I've got the exclusive Kickstarter, but knowing them, they're probably in the store now. But Networks probably is available to order or get it now. But we're going to give it a go, and I think it's a kind of worker placement type thing, but you own a TV channel station.
That's what we're going to do. Film it, play it.
I don't know whether we'll film it. It might pass the camera around and tell people what they think.
Yeah.
I think the advancement of filming everything at the moment is a bit too far in the future. But we'll definitely do it and talk about it. Hostage Negotiator is worth getting. You can get the original now, or you can wait and get the Kickstarter.
Yeah, I'm just
Rich is just looking at it on the screen, hence why I repeat myself.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so that's been Magic's Board Games. And the final segment here we've got is Geek Heaven and Geek Hell.
Geek Heaven or Geek Hell!
Yes, that might be my favourite one.
Not the
Not-
geek in your pants.
You know what? It's my favourite Show 2 one. It's my second favourite.
Nice.
Yeah. So Geek Heaven and Geek Hell, we're all going to take it in turns, and we're going to find something we love and something we hate, and then we're going to vote.
Yeah, man.
And the winner goes into Geek Heaven, and the loser goes into Geek Hell. And Geek Heaven will be our sort of geek bucket list.
Yeah.
You know.
So what went in Geek Heaven last month?
Geek Heaven last month was
The Dreamcast.
the Sega Dreamcast.
It was, yes.
And Geek Hell was
RoboCop,
RoboCop, the remake.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
And I had the deciding vote on the pair of them.
You did?
So we need to sort of put this list together somewhere,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do
I
that.
don't know where.
We'll do that. Don't hold your breath. I'm not going to give you a link to where it might be because we haven't got a clue.
We need to build it first. We've only got 2.
Yeah.
This will be the second one.
If
It's
you
not,
keep
really,
boring,
it's not really a list, is
Yeah,
it? It's just
if you keep listening, you
just
might be able
graffiti
to
on the
find
wall
out.
at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll write it on my arse.
Yeah.
So, how are we going to decide who goes first?
We are
Okay,
going
have
to
a
do
dice.
the
Have a die.
rolling of die.
Die.
Okay, so
Six-sided die.
I need to just get my
30.
soundbite.
Are we doing
Matt?
30 seconds again?
Yes, we
You
are.
can be 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'll be 3 and 4. You be 5 and 6.
I'll be 5 and 6.
So going first is... Oh, Madge.
I am going first.
Okay, wait there a second. Let me just find my.
Yeah, it's all right. We just decided who's going second.
Who's going second?
Me.
Yeah, we go.
There you are.
Also,
So we're starting with Geek Heaven, yes?
yeah.
We are starting with Geek Heaven.
That sounds good to me.
Matt's got to find his ticking clock, though.
It's all right. I need to
We know how long we've
find
got.
my notes.
Oh, he's made notes and everything. Check you out.
Well, I've just written what it is.
Oh,
I
so
just wanna
just a word.
Just in case, yeah. That's all it is.
Just in case you forget it.
I don't want to
Halfway
go.
through talking about it.
My favourite is this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. And then just shout it.
Yeah, all right. Count him in.
Yeah. Okay, I was just doing a sound check.
Sound check,
sound
check. These are the kind of things we should do before we start recording.
Right, this is
Yeah,
going
This is
to
highly unprofessional.
Yeah.
I need a deep breath for this because this is going to be right.
Ready then, all right.
I might even put a cartoon to this because it's.
So when you're ready,
gonna be
mate.
good.
Okay.
When you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story. I wanted and asked for Street Fighter 2 for Christmas. I really wanted it. I was so waiting for it. Honestly, I was basically Christmas came. My dad got my big camera out, pointed in my face. I was opening all the presents. I looked at the presents, and he said, "I'll save this one till last." He then passed it to me and said, "Right, open this now." I was so excited. I was going to shit. I was so fucking great. Right, so I ripped it open. It was fucking Starfighter. I don't fucking want Starfighter. I wanted Street Fighter 2. So anyway, wait till dinner time. Dinner time came. My dad finally gave me Street Fighter 2. I don't need to explain the game. It's fucking mint.
I love it. Awesome.
Yeah.
So Street Fighter 2.
I did go to the toilet and cry. That I forgot to put that bit in. I was a very pleasant kid.
How old were you?
I was about 11, 12.
You were 17, weren't you?
Yeah. Like I said when he gave it to me, Starfighter, I just went, he said, that's the one you wanted, and put the camera right in my face. And I said, I just looked at him and the camera and just went, yes. And then I said, I think I've got a runny nose. And I ran to the toilet and cried for a bit. Came out, and then the rest of the day I was like thinking to myself, well, I've made a bit of money. I might be able to buy it in a few weeks' time or whatever. And then he gave it me at dinner time, the bastard.
I love your
But anyway, yeah, Street
He's a
Fighter.
legend.
Don't need to say anymore.
Yeah,
for
Street Fighter, yeah.
we should
fair
get
play,
him on
fair
the show
play.
next show.
That's a tough one to beat, mate, that is.
Yeah.
That's one of my
Street Fighter
favourite games of all time, so can't really vote for anything else, can I?
Yeah. Rich, are you ready?
What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
3, 2, 1, go.
It is the number one thing that all geeks like.
Yeah?
If you don't like it, then you're probably in the wrong place.
Is it porn?
No.
Porn.
It's pizza. Pizza, man. Try and beat that. See, because it's brilliant for everybody except for maybe vegans and celiacs. So you can understand that, can't you? But like vegetarians, you just pick whatever is your favourite food. You just stick on a bit of bread with tomato sauce. Job done. You don't even have tomato sauce. You can have garlic sauce. You can have barbecue. Brilliant. Stuffed crust, cheesy rim.
I can't believe you chose fucking pizza.
Get in.
I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out.
Well, it's not a cop-out at all.
It's not. It's not a cop out because it's
Geek bucket list. Is this
the
not the geek
geekiest
bucket
food
list?
ever?
It's the
isn't it?
geekiest food in the world. It has to. You know what I mean? You can't deny it.
Pizza
Cannot
on the
pizza.
table. Pizza on the table. Pad in your hand. Slice. Play.
Or
Slice. Play.
Pizza on the
slice,
table.
play.
Movie on the
Curry.
TV.
You got to get the fucking knives and forks out.
Yeah.
See, that's
Pizza on
why.
your lap. Movie on the screen.
It's
Yeah.
the ultimate finger food.
Pizza on the table. Playing
is, unfortunately.
whatever the. I mean, come
I
on.
can't believe you chose that. over Street
Get in.
Fighter.
Okay, fair enough. So it's my turn now, yes?
Yeah, it's your turn now. See if you can beat
Okay.
that.
Okay,
I know what you're
I
picking.
don't have a huge speech planned, and Rich already
No.
knows what I'm picking because I put it on the notes. Accidentally.
I don't.
That's okay then. Okay.
So I'm a virgin.
Okay then.
Treat me nice.
So my nomination is pre-EA PopCap games. PopCap before EA bought them.
Go on. Enlighten us.
Okay,
Such
so
as-
Plants vs Zombies, Zuma, Peggle, Bookworm, Bejeweled,
I did
and all
like
of its
Bookworm.
sequel. Bookworm was great. You loved it.
So you're putting
I
all
like
pop
Bookworm
games in.
Adventures.
No, just PopCap the company before EA bought them.
You're putting a company into
Yep,
Geek
absolutely.
Heaven.
Yeah, we all love Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah.
We all love Peggle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we could have put Peggle in.
PopCap.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. It's
Say
got to
no
beat
more.
pizza. Does
Say
Popcat
no
beat
more.
pizza?
Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to go round again. Madge, it's your turn to do your Geek Hell.
Geek Hell. Let me just get my notes again. Because I had a great name for this. Because it's slightly strange like yours as well. Right, go on. Oh, shit. No, wait up. Just a bit of prep.
Ready, steady.
Hang on. I just need to unlock
I'm
the
interested,
phone.
actually. So what this is going to be? I mean, he's got to get his phone out.
Fucking hell. Right, go on.
Ready, steady, go. Go.
I'm basically calling this Nan rip-offs of films. It's basically when you go in Primark and Tesco, and when, say, Thor's at the cinema, they stick Thor, like some other fucking rip-off version, on the shelf. For instance, I've got one here, Almighty Thor, and the Nan buys it for the grandson, thinking it's the new one out in the cinema. For instance, The Day the Earth Stood Still, they put The Day the Earth Stopped. Princess and the Frog, they put The Frog Prince. Hansel and Gretel, Da Vinci Treasure, Battle of Los Angeles, and Tappy Toes instead of Happy Feet. I fucking hate them. Piss me off. Because you see them, you see old women just getting upset.
Yeah.
You can imagine their grandkids.
I can imagine. That's awful.
They're like, here's Spider-Man. No, it's not fucking Spider-Man. It's
Man
Men.
Spider.
Man with 8 nails.
And you've all seen them.
I haven't, actually.
You never. You don't go
No.
to the same shops.
I don't
Yeah.
buy those. And my nan wouldn't know what a DVD is if it smacked her in the face.
Okay.
And then-
And my other nan's dead. Iron Man, Metal Man.
There's an Iron Man
That's
poster, and then the
quality.
next to it is a Metal Man.
I love it.
Brilliant. I want to put that in my Geek Heaven next week.
What, Metal Man?
Okay, Rich, are you ready?
I am.
3, 2, One.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to start. Anyway, I don't need a big speech for this.
Okay, go on then.
Every version of Microsoft Windows since 95. I mean, they changed it from 3.1 to 95, and everybody was like, "Whoa, this is different. This is different." But since then, they've not actually made a finished product. They've always been a bit shite. Even XP, when it first came out, needed like 2 service packs for it to actually get anywhere near half decent. And now they've released Windows 10, which is just a fucking beta. Everything breaks on it. Everything.
Yeah.
So I could have gone on. I could have gone on a lot more than that, to be fair.
Should have had
but I just had
rant.
to stop.
All right. Yeah.
Rage.
Okay.
Because Windows 10. It's not
I'm-
even. They released it free, so they could get away with not getting sued if they charge people for it because you just don't fucking work properly.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Anyway, your turn.
My turn. Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
That's a big one.
It's a fucking bullshit franchise. It peaked at number 2 and it should have ended at Modern Warfare. Yet we're here years later, plugged with Black Ops and Ghost whatever fucking bollocks. And Modern Warfare 2, what the fuck is that shit about? Modern Warfare 1 was Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare 2 should have been Call of Duty 5. It's a sequel to a fucking sequel, but it's not a sequel to the franchise. It's just fucking stupid, and it's a way of selling the same shit back to us year after year. Great concept, done to death. Sick of it.
Fucking
Nice.
hell, that was rehearsed. That was.
That
He
was
stood in
good,
the mirror
man.
saying that, hadn't he? Ranting.
Yeah.
I like that. Well done.
Yeah, so, Geek Heaven. Nominations. What were the nominations?
Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2,
Pizza.
PopCap.
Yeah.
I think there are 3 strong.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you would have said Plants
They're very
vs
strong.
Zombies or mobile games. No, yeah,
No,
you are
not
right with
mobile
Cap games. I suppose.
Before EA
I've
bought
not
them.
played that many PopCap.
Garden Warfare can go and fuck itself.
And Plants vs Zombies 2. Got a bag of wank that is.
It's just a fucking way of selling.
You're slagging your own shit off now, so
No,
stop.
No. This is since EA
Well,
bought
yeah, but
it.
I need to be. I'm not into it, so you
Yeah.
need to.
EA bought it and then they made Plants vs Zombies 2. They gave it away for free and then charged you for everything.
It's just shit.
Well, they do that with a lot of shit now.
For the exactly the same gaming experience as Plants vs Zombies 1, it cost you about 40 quid.
Whereas everybody quite happily paid, the 3, 4, whatever it was, maybe
Yeah.
£5 for a full proper game with everything in it
Yeah.
that was nicely balanced and worked well. Instead, they go, "Oh, you can have it for free," and then we stick these shitty little micro purchases in.
Oh, you want a plant, do you? Oh, well, that'd be £5.
Yeah, exactly. It's a load of shit.
Oh, you want some seeds?
Absolute loads of shit.
That'd be
What are you
£2.
going to do with that plant? You can't put it in the ground.
Oh,
unless
you need a
get
shovel,
some
you
wood,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want lawnmowers? Oh, well, they're extra.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You want a sun?
Yeah. The games are like £6 and they're really cool and you can play
Yeah.
for fucking ages.
Well, let's
I
go
love
back.
that.
That's another rage in waiting. That is
Yeah.
fucking
exactly.
microtransactions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's do next month's show now.
Microtransactions. Yeah.
Just do a
okay.
whole half an hour.
Anyway, we need to vote.
Yeah. So we vote. Madge, your vote.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And you can't
I
vote
know
Street
it's going to win, but it's gonna. Well, I'm going to have to vote pizza because I love pizza. Is my favourite food.
Rich.
Well, mate, as much as I love PopCat games before, but nothing beats Street Fighter 2.
To be honest, it was a bit of a curveball, that one.
Yeah, but PopCap, as good as they are, they didn't make Street Fighter 2. If they'd have made
Paved
Street Fighter
the
2, mate,
way
been hands
for
down.
beat 'em ups.
But no, Street
Yeah.
Fighter 2, mate, all the way. I fucking
Okay.
love that game. Why not smash it now?
Yeah. I mean,
Street Fighter 5, on the other hand, isn't that good?
Street Fighter
I've
4
not
was quite
played
good.
it.
4's brilliant.
4's great. Yeah,
5,
4's great.
I've played it and I was going to put a video up, but I might give it a bit more of a bashing. They've said it's a bit clunky. The online doesn't work. I only played a bit of one player, and the story's pretty shit. But they're charging.
When has the story ever been
Yeah, but
good?
they're charging 45 quid for 12 characters. That's the issue.
Ah.
Whereas like
Fair
Killer
enough.
Instinct, they were like, it's free. You only get a couple of characters, but it's free.
Yeah.
So they should have
Yeah.
done that, or
Okay.
12 quid for the lot.
So,
Go on then, Matthew. Deciding vote.
There's a dice here if you want to.
no, the thing is, I never played an awful lot of Street Fighter when I was a kid.
Oh, no.
Oh, get in.
My first console was actually the PS1, and I played a lot of Tekken. So, but I have eaten a lot of pizza. So,
You have.
Mate, 2 months in a row
Excuse me.
now I've won the Geek Heaven.
You
Yeah.
have as well, haven't
Yeah.
you?
So this week's Geek Heaven, pizza.
Pizza.
Now
No
what's
one's,
the-
mate, no one listening to this show is going to argue with that shit.
Street
Okay.
Fighter 2.
Unless they're a celiac or a vegan.
Sneak it in.
Geek Hell.
Sneak it in
The
your
Geek
pocket.
Hell nominations.
Mine was Nan.
Films that your nan buys.
Nan rip-off films, rip-offs of films that confusing people.
Mine was every version of Windows since 95.
It's a bit-
Mate,
See,
if Windows 10 had been decent, I wouldn't have been able to play
I
that
like Windows
card.
7.
You can't
Bat, it was fine.
you can't berate me for putting an entire company's back catalogue in Geek Heaven and then come out with every Windows.
It's not every Windows. 3.1 was great, and 95 was all right. Do you know what I mean? But
I think
What about
I had
10?
Vista.
You
I had
10?
Vista.
Vista
what
was
what an
wank.
awful piece of crap.
Vista was
Vista
like
was horrible.
Vista was like replacing the
Nothing
operating
worked
system
with
with your
Vista.
mom.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
That might let in a virus, that ad. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
No, you're going to let in the virus. With all your back doors and your holes.
I used to be, I had Vista. I think I had a 2000 ME or whatever it was. Then I had Vista for a small while, and I was doing I think I was doing an essay. And I'd be doing this essay, and I'd be like really late at night, and I'm like, oh, I've got to get this done by 7 a.m. Then out of nowhere, that fucking paperclip turns up. Yo, hey, is there anything I can do? I'm like, yeah, you can fuck off. That's what you can do. Because you ain't, unless you're going to
Paperclip.
write this fucking thing for me, you can fuck off.
And it
know
used to
what,
pop up and go, dink, dink, every now and then. Dink, dink.
Is there
Fuck
anything
off.
I can help you with?
I'm trying to fucking save it. Fuck off.
Microsoft have this sort of like
Trying to
every,
write the ins
every
and
other
outs
one
of
rule.
Stanislavski.
You know, XP Service Pack 3 was good for a good number of years.
Yeah.
And then they bought out Vista, we went, no, that's terrible. And then they bought out 7, you're like, oh, that's quite good. That
I
one
like
is, yeah.
7.
And they bought out 8, we went, oh, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
it's terrible. They're bringing out 10, and to be honest, I'm on the fence about 10.
They've brought out 10. They've gone like, okay, it's a bit like 8, but it's better.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we won't charge you for it. How's that? So if
Yeah.
it's shit, don't blame us. It's free.
This is the last one though. They're just going to keep updating it, aren't they?
I have no
Okay,
idea.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so,
Windows
Well, they
10.
need to fix
Yeah,
the
but,
bugs
you know,
because there's still.
They said that about
shitloads of
Toy
bugs.
Story, but there's another one coming out now, you know what I mean?
Is there?
I think so.
Hmm.
You know, they keep saying about Star Wars. Look where they're
What was
going.
your geek hell?
And Call of Duty
Oh yeah.
post
Hmm.
Modern Warfare, because they're just
Fucking
repackaging.
hell.
I know
the
what's
same
going to win
shit.
this. I know what's going to win this.
Well, let's have the votes.
Madge.
It's a difficult one because I had so much fun with Call of Duty.
You're allowed to have fun with 2.
Modern
2
Warfare.
and 4. Yeah.
So I played Modern Warfare, and
That's
that
okay.
was brilliant.
It was.
It
You're
was
right.
good.
I haven't played any of the ones after, to be quite honest.
They're exactly the same. They don't need to exist. That's my problem. It's just like
And
me
then-
going.
You do realise that after Modern Warfare, the developer left. Actually, no, it wasn't after Modern
And you
Warfare. It was
put
after
in-
Modern Warfare 2, I think.
You're putting
They left.
the thing I didn't like was this Activision 1 year, blah blah blah. The other year, Treyarch. Was it Treyarch? Activision then Treyarch, I think.
Infinity Ward.
Infinite bollocks, don't know. Anyway, it was one then the other, one then the other, and everyone was more excited about the one or whatever, and that annoyed me. So I'm kind of on the fence a little bit. Windows, I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy any Windows. So yeah, that's a good point. But I didn't mind 7. I think I don't know. Right, 1, 3. I'm going to roll a dice because I really am on the fence.
Match, put it like this.
But I
right?
haven't
Did you like
played.
this brandy?
I haven't played the other Call of Duty, so
Did you like this brandy?
I haven't tried it. Have I?
Yeah, you have. You just drank it then.
That was whiskey.
No, it was brandy.
It tasted like whiskey.
What has this
Okay.
got to do with anything?
Okay, let's say you like this brandy, right? You
Yeah.
bought it.
Yeah.
And let's say I'm going to bring out a product now called Brandy 2.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is change the bottle and put the exact same thing inside.
Have you played
and now
the
you're
other
gonna
ones
buy it.
then? Have you
Right?
played the others?
And then I'm going to bring out another one called Brandy 3.
Have
and
you played
again,
the
I'm going to
others?
put the same shit
Have
inside
you
the
haven't
bottle.
played them? Have
He
you?
hasn't
Yeah.
played it.
They're a bunch of... They're just the same.
Right, I'm going to roll. It's fucking Windows.
It's fucking bullshit.
Get in.
It's just bullshit, that is.
Get in.
Yeah.
Right, what am I? I've got to vote now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Mate, it's Call of Duty all the way. I fucking hate them. I've always been a
There you go.
Battlefield man. I played Call of Duty 4 and it was good.
Battlefield is better.
But I played the single player 3. I tried playing online and I was like, what the fuck is this? It was not. I was expecting Battlefield. I didn't get Battlefield. So I fucked it off and went back and played Battlefield. So, yeah, I've always been a Battlefield fan. I played the first one. In fact, I was playing it before it fucking came out. I was playing the demo before it came out. I love Battlefield. And it is in a different genre to Call of Duty. Although, I haven't played any Battlefield since 3 because they've gone along the same lines as Call of Duty until Battlefield 1 comes out, and then I'm going to jizz all over it.
Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome.
I'm really liking the look of that. So I'm going with Call of Duty, Matthew.
Okay.
You win my vote.
Well, unfortunately, it's going to have to be Windows. Because
You won both today.
Fucking whitewashed it, didn't I?
the thing is, though, mate, I haven't actually watched a lot of those films. It's
You
never.
don't need to watch them. It's the point that they're there
They
in
exist.
the fucking first place, that they go out to copy films to
Yeah, it's-
just fucking copy them. What's the point?
It just gives me a little giggle, you know. I mean, I've got Transmorphers at home.
That's on this list.
Transmorphers.
Yes, but it's-
Transmorphers.
You
You know
don't
what?
need it.
I bought it. I watched it. After about an hour, I fell asleep.
Right.
And I do not give a fuck what happened.
High school musical, Sunday school musical, the same fucking jumping up in the air front cover.
Mate, they're awesome.
Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Abraham Lincoln versus zombies.
Mate, you're actually selling these. You're not making us wish that. I'm glad they
It's not-
exist.
they're not, no.
I'm the kind of guy
What's
who.
that?
AVP, AVH,
What's
Alien
the
versus Hunters.
You see, the thing is,
Quality. I want
I
to watch
quite
these.
You don't. That's the
quite
point.
in-
You won't watch them. You won't.
mate, I like shitty
Look,
B movies.
Thor, and look at that one. Almighty Thor.
Look at him. What's that? What's that he's holding?
This is hammer. It's
That's
massive.
yeah, that's like a that cost him £2 to make.
Yeah, the legend is born.
Cardboard. Also, I want
Yeah,
to watch
here's one
this
for
shit.
your missus, a Disney fan. Kira the Brave.
There's
I
a
wanna watch
Frozen
it
one
at
as
the
well. There's one
Bronx
called The Ice Queen.
Snakes on a plane, snakes on a train.
Excellent.
But it's not excellent. The shit films. You're not going to watch them. There's just no point.
I want to watch them now.
Metal Man, it's just, instead of Iron Man, it's
So anyway,
ridiculous.
So anyway, well done, Rich.
shut down,
2 for
complete
2.
shutdown.
To be fair, I was using Windows the other day, and I did think to myself, why have I got to go through so many menus just to turn the sound down? Like on the head, like swap the sound from the headphones to the
I hate
speakers
the
and all
way-
that sort of stuff.
Why does Windows 10 think you're using a tablet? Why does
Yeah.
it just assume you're using a tablet? And it brings up these fucking apps. I don't want a fucking app.
Yeah,
I want control center. I want control panel. Is what I want. I
You
want
do
the
with that,
control
just a
panel.
big
I
thing
don't
there.
want that fucking stupid settings
Yeah.
app.
It should be bright enough to realise there's a mouse plugged in.
Yeah, exactly. And that we're not using a fucking tablet. Ridiculous.
I think the whole thing is, it's almost like your program bars down the left hand side, and it's like, you should know what you fucking have, so search for it. But you're like, sometimes I don't know, so
I
then
don't
I've got to
wanna
go.
type.
Why have I got to go through folders? I should be able to. I look at the shelf and go, oh, I might play this, I might watch this, blah 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 blah. In there, you got to go through a folder and try and work out what the folder's called. So, say for instance, it's Hitman, it might be called H-Man or something like that, and that's why
And it-
Steam is great to
it
use.
automatically tries to store stuff on the cloud.
Well, I haven't got
Tries
to.
to
How am I going to
steal
get to
your
cloud with the
shit.
1 meg downline?
Exactly.
Not-
Tries to steal your stuff, mate. I'm telling you.
Can't even get up the stairs about the cloud.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I win.
You win, and that's us. That's us done.
That's us done.
That's us done. So check out the next show. Check out show 1. I hope you've enjoyed show
Check
2.
all the videos.
Yes,
I'm
check
Matt.
all of our videos on
And subscribe.
there. And the Twitter. You haven't plugged the Twitter, Matthew?
Twitter, Geeks of Rage. The O is a 0.
Yeah.
Follow us, please. Follow us.
Comment.
We do tweet some occasionally
We do.
worthwhile stuff.
And we'll reply.
And
Yes, we do
At the
reply to
moment,
Because
messages.
we're not big celebrities yet.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So that's us done. I'm Matt. I've been with Madge and Rich, and we've been Geeks of Rage.